transition in hospice care is around a young person moving from children's services through to adult services. Now, you might think that's, pretty simple, it might be a phone call, but it's not. You've got to remember that these children, young people, families, carers, loved ones have been part of a children's hospice almost sometimes since birth, and if they're 25, that's a big shift. You're trusting these people in the adult hospice to care for you and to care for your loved one, so that's why we need to get this right.
There is no defined pathway in this country for young people to move from one service to another. And they go from potentially a plethora of clinicians and medics who support in their care to perhaps a GP or one consultant. Obviously, a children's hospice provides holistic, emotional, psychological, social care, and to be suddenly without that care and support at the age of 25 must just feel like falling off a cliff.
The funding has been really important to us because it's provided us with the opportunity to try something that we've never done before. Between us, we came up with a plan to be able to train the staff here at Barnsley Hospice, utilising the clinical educating team at Bluebell Wood. And on top of that, we're in joint transition events here, which we've done 3 times during the year. And for our families, that's been really well received because it means that they've got an opportunity to come and meet the staff here at Barnsley Hospice so that it's not strange when you walk through the door. There's a familiar, friendly face already there waiting to greet them.
I'm here today bringing Sophie. Without days like today, your emotions get in the way. You're worried about what will happen as she gets older. It's been difficult for her to become an adult, shall we say. It seems as if you go from being a very young child to an adult, and there's no sort of in-between sort of space. So the days that have been put on by Barnsley Hospice have been really good because it's a really nice environment, and the fact that they do crafts and things, it gives her that ability to be part of it all.
My daughter's Isabel, and she's been visiting Bluebell Wood now for quite some years. When you see her happy, that's kind of all we want for her out of life. When she comes somewhere like this, you're always a bit nervous about how she's going to react when she gets here, and then to see her enjoying doing the crafts and people chatting to her, it's really reassuring.
The funding has been amazing. It's been really important. We wouldn't have been able to run days like this without it. These young people really need to know that this is a safe space where they can come and do lots of other things along with their palliative pathway.
I think it's important to change the myth that adult hospices are only a place to come and die, when actually with the work that we're trying to do here at the hospice, it's a place to come and live, it's a place to come and be supported, to live as well as you can for as long as you can.
We've got true partnership here with Barnsley Hospice. It's almost like we've formed an alliance where we can parallel plan for our families. They can access services still from Bluebell Wood until the age of 25, but obviously some of our young people prefer to access the services more locally, so they can come and access those here on their doorstep and form their own networks in their own local area.
Those patients who live in Barnsley don't have to travel 20 plus miles down the motorway to get to Bluebell Wood for hospice services. That distance has gone.
What we see as a really valuable blueprint now for how we can make this a success with other adult hospices in our area and hopefully beyond, which is going to really provide choice for families.
Without that grant money, we wouldn't have been able to make a nicer environment in terms of the family room. We wouldn't have been able to provide the training and education for our nursing teams, and I suppose the collaboration between Bluebell Wood Children's Hospice may never have happened.
When a trust or a foundation gives you a grant for anything, there's always a leap of faith from that organisation. We are so grateful to the Masonic Charitable Foundation for taking that leap of faith and for trusting us and Barnsley Hospice with that money, because we believe it has delivered a really valuable piece of work.